MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Hernandez right there. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Jeanette is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course, and he's into second safely with a stolen base. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Santana has a play. One away. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, runner in scoring position with two gone. And no swing, apparently, ball one. Jeanette stands at second with two gone. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
And he takes ball one. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Slider up that he gets a call on. And fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down. So now Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Skied into straightaway right. Schebler moves over, and that ends the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati, Adam Duvall, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera to the track, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are two gone now. Into the box, Jose Peraza. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Santana moving to his left. Oh, and he misses it. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Franco. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Michael Franco.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Castillo just to the right of the mound. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that's the second out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Williams.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Tucker Barnhart.
First offering on its way. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Here comes the first pitch. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Number 4.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And the Phillies are into the hit column. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count and the pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Herrera bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The count now at 2-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scooter Gennett. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Riding in once again, Joey Votto. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. And the runner's coming home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. And that brings up Scott Schebler. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. No balls and 1 strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here now the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ball 1. Franco, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now it's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. And he's safe. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hamilton. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Up next will be Nick Williams. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground out to short. Peraza fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. And he is in there. Stepping into the box, number 4. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Tucker Barnhart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Hamilton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base. Safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Pedro Florimon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Grounder down the line at third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And that one just missed outside. Florimon, the runner at third with no outs. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And a neck-high fastball that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Drilled on the ground to short. And not in time as the run scores. So now Carlos Santana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Count still at 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Hamilton is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's up and in for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Here's the second baseman,
Number
Scooter
55.
Jeanette. And he'll lead things. Phil Gosselin will grab it. Bat and lead things.
Phil Gosselin.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Gosselin is retired, and there's one away. In is Joey Votto now. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll reach second now with one away. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Riding in once again, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Spin and a throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
High and away, not close. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Right fielder.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gloved by Santana, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hamilton. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, number 4. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Strike taken to throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza will start the seventh in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today. From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and he fouls this one off. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. In now for the Reds. Tucker
Barnhart.
First pitch on its way towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Ready once again, Luis Castillo. He was a double play victim last time around. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And there's ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins is under it, and he makes the catch. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Kobe Milner. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. J.P. Crawford is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Peraza onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Goslin takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Odubel Herrera. It was a walk in his last trip, and a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice. And that pitch.
Now pitching for the
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
A defensive change for the Reds.
Rounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Santana has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Phil Goslin. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired. Start inning number 8. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High pop up. Number 4 is there for it. And the inning is over. And that'll bring up the sack.
This thing's
First offering on its way. The swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Carlos Santana. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he is out on the tag. So a big moment here, and standing in, Michael Franco. As he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A 1-1 home. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
a lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Hoskins takes his lead at third with 1 away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th. So riding forward. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Aaron Altair will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Standing in with the bases loaded, number 4, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that's off the left field wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead. So here now is the pitcher, Victor Ramos. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the
Number 15, Andrew.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Strike one to start the at-bat. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schebler is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Coming to the plate again, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. No balls and one strike. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. A swing and a miss. Adam Morgan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. Franco shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Peraza. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Jake Thompson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he picked up 2 hits in this one, and both were well hit and timely. Ended up with a triple and a double, and that's enough for him to get the nod here.
Our final line score.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now for Baltimore, Jonathan Scope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. And it's 0-2 to Scope. This one's down to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away. Digging in, Manny Machado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Two balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Herrera is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Odubel Herrera is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Right over the middle, knee high. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Franco, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adam Jones. We'll start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
To 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1. Striding in, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Trey Mancini waits on deck. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Mancini playing here in his age 26 season. He was an 8th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. This is skied into short left center. Hoskins comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Hernandez.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So next,
Right fielder.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Williams, a native Texan. This is his first year at the big league level. Check swing grounder to the right side. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So digging in now, number 4. He readies for his first plate appearance. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a fastball called strike 3. And in now for the O's, Caleb Joseph. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. 1 out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gossman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Riding in once again, Tim Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat. Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Turned on down the line. Now the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Two and 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Rasmus. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here. And that's the first.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And he misses 2-1. And the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Davis has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Mancini. And the inning is over. Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
2-0 now. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off the ball.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in to try it again. Adam Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Here's Chris Davis now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez calls for it. 2 down. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Settling in now, Colby Rasmus looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Jones. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With the play, Carlos Santana. He drew a walk his first time
in the
up.
fourth, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
The 0-1. And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping in, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Up next will be Nick Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter.
And the throw is in time to get him. Standing in, Caleb Joseph. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now the plate.
Catcher, Kevin Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Gaussman is retired, 2 down now. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Beckham, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the game. Digging in, number 4, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. A fastball that just misses inside. And that one just missed outside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Skied into straightaway right. And Rasmus will put this one away. Digging in once again, Jonathan Schoop will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box. So he steps out. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 out. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Number 4 has a play. 2 down. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First offering on its way. Change up in for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Odubel Herrera sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. He doubled his last time through. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. For the Orioles.
Hoskins over
Number
at second.
50.
Santana is over at first with one away. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And this is fouled at the plate. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Machado into shallow left, and he brings it down to end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now.
First baseman.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Kobe Milner is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Sped him up and slowed him down right there. This guy cannot seem to get on time with this pitcher. It's going to be a tough day if he continues to be out in front on the off speed and behind on the heater.
Hoskins is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Oh-1, here it comes. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he just misses with a curveball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Caleb Joseph would be next. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written it. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First offering on its way.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready once again, number 4. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Under it is Rasmus now for route number 2.
55.
Into the box now, Hobie Milner. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Pedro Florimon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Hector Neris comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's the Orioles. Pedro Alvarez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Neris stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off, ball.
Third baseman, Jim Beckett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed. With it up and in. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Williams is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Slider's in for a strike. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 home. There goes Gentry. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. No hits to this point. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's the 2-1 home. And he lays off again, ball 3. Carlos Santana would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Hard hit ball to second. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deliver the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jones is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. Striding in once again.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
And a step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-0 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adam Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Number 4. Got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Davis is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Hector Neris.
Hector Neris.
J.P. Crawford will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Davis trying to get there. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mancini is there. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Adam Morgan takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High pop-up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Digging in now, Colby Rasmus. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Michael Givens, comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 6.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Mancini coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, let's see if the fish are biting if he extends it out there a little bit more. 0-1 looked like it was off the plate. Let's see if 0-2.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and he... Ready now for Baltimore, Caleb Joseph. hitless.
The catcher, number 36. Caleb
First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins on the move. One away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Gibbons. Danny Valencia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And the throw is in. Richard Blyer takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back, right off the catcher's mask. Hello. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. One down. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, number 4. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Adam Morgan, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will be safe, and this ball game is over. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Our final line score tonight.
MLB Network baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Matt Carpenter, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Now has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 hit out towards second, backhanded, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jose Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground. And this will land foul. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards head.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. DeYoung, a native Floridian. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
I mean, this has been an interesting at bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone, and yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin ball.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Paul DeYoung is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco set to lead off the home half of the second. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Up around the face.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna at the track. And this one is gone. A home run. In now, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hernandez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. And there are 2 away now. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4 will get his first shot with the bat here. Out in front of it, strike 1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hit down the third base line. This will get foul for strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end. Leading off the inning, Colton Wong, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Wong A 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Franco waits on it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Ben Lively, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And that one just missed outside. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Striding in, Andrew Knapp. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Carpenter into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Hit in the air out toward left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tommy Pham.
Now he'll step off. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And he'll step off and try again. First offering on its way. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Riding in once again, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off the fourth inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Ball one.
Too high. 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Fowler at the track, the wall, and that one is gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna is there. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking balls in for a strike.
0-2.
Here's a high pop-up. DeYoung is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. High pop-up. Franco moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, number 4.
Now batting, number 4.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ben Lively, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down.
He's safe.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Ben Lively becomes out number 2 this inning. Snap throw to third. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. So striding in, Colton Wong. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Colton Wong.
Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Williams sprinting after it, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Luke Weaver. He popped out in his first trip. Slow curveball. Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Got him swinging in the dirt. Now corrals it, but no chance to recover. Garcia is on at first after the strikeout. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Chopper foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Carpenter is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Tommy Pham stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Matt Bowman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was a double play victim last time around. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looped out towards short. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. One. 0-1 pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. They'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. So now Carlos Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Popped him up. Molina is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Maikel Franco. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on him because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off. In time, and he is nailed at second. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Franco has it. Throw won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Ozuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Hoskins gathers it in. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's set and the pitch. His bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. From the stretch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Up around the face.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Comes set, now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Paul DeYoung is the second out in the 7th inning. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Now is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. Sam Tuivalala takes the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Molina over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The throw into second. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Up next will be Nick Williams. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Popped up. Carpenter over to his left. 2 down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So in now is the Cardinals pitch. Francisco Pena will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jake Thompson takes the ball here. He'll enter with a time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tommy Pham. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle of the way, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tommy Pham sent packing for the 4th time in this one. Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And 2, here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Tyler Lyons goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in once again, number 4. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. To short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Thompson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Jorge Alfaro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Lyons, a native Texan. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he takes ball one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there. Just look.
Well, the first baseman is under it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Martinez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Dribbled up the line. There is Franco. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.